Hey guys, how's it going? Wayde Nakasone, WaydeNakasone.com, your Hawaii mortgage advisor. And I'm coming to you today on April 1st, 2020. And this video, I'd like to talk about a recent topic. We had a recent announcement from Fannie Mae Freddie Mac talking about mortgage deferral and mortgage forbearance. And let's do a couple things today. Let's define what the mortgage deferral and mortgage forbearance are, and who qualifies for these wonderful programs. So obviously this is in response to the recent announcement. So let's define these. Mortgage forbearance is when one pushes back the mortgage payments. So let's say you have mortgage forbearance for 6 months. This means that you don't pay for 6 months, but in month 7, you will pay a lump sum of the previous 6 months. Okay, not super advantageous in my mind. Okay, so mortgage deferral is when you literally push back the payment. So if you have a mortgage deferral for 6 months, you continue on your monthly payment schedule, but you do it in month 7, right? So 6 months no pay, month 7 you pay, right? And you pay your normal payment going forward, and your last payment is basically pushed back 6 months. That's the definitions, and there's some confusion with regard to that. Totally two different things, so keep that in mind. Now, that being said, who qualifies for this program? All right, a lot of questions. I read an article yesterday that one mortgage servicer fielded 8,000 calls yesterday with regard to this issue. Now, obviously, if you're being affected by COVID-19, your business is closing, you're being furloughed, your place of work is down, then this is a concern, and this is definitely something you should approach if you need to. Now, if you're not that affected with it and just looking to defer some payments or just push some payments back, this is not for you. Okay, so just keep that in mind. There is a screening process. There are questions that they're going to ask. You need to prove, you need to attest that you're being negatively affected by this. So you can't just because you don't want to pay right now from your mortgage payment, again, not something that you qualify for. So keep that in mind going forward. That also, besides that, now if you want to take advantage of the low mortgage interest rates that we're having, and maybe you figure that in a few months mortgage rates are going to get lower and you want to refinance, all this stuff is going to come into play. Don't think for a second that pushing back the mortgage payment 6 months or will not affect you. Typically now, this is a new thing, so guidance is coming out. Every mortgage servicer is handling it a little differently, and they're waiting for clarification from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. So again, what announcements may come out after April 1st may change everything. But for right now, I mean, you never know how this is going to affect your credit going forward. Obviously, everyone's trying to do their best to have this not affect you going forward, right? And for everyone to get through this. But typically, under old guideline, you cannot have more than one 30-day late within the next 12 months if you wanted to refinance via conventional mortgage, a conforming loan. So again, it's a moving target. Guidelines are changing. We're in uncharted territory. Every mortgage servicer is handling it differently, and I'm sure things will shake out. But just my advice to you is, if you can pay, right? And especially if you are looking to do a refinance or purchase within the next, sometime soon, within the next 12 months, you got to keep paying, if you can. So, obviously, if you're affected with it, we're praying for you, and hopefully,